Hey Songsters, I really enjoyed the prompt this week. My friend Katie posted a picture of a little My Little Pony cup with some Jesus, little Jesuses around the rim, and I think she said that they were wine glass markers. I post tutorials, song vlogs, and new songs every week, and if that interests you, you should consider subscribing. And if you find yourself interested in this vlog, you should like this video and maybe share it with a friend. You may be admiring this beautiful, puffy, red, watery looking eye of mine. It's fine. It's being taken care of right now, but this happened this week. Holistic Songwriting is the blog that sort of created this lyric canvas, and they also have a bunch of other free tools. They have this whole download of 201 royalty-free chord progressions. They're very extensive list of chord progressions that are common in pop music. I just kind of picked one at random because I didn't feel like going through all 201 of them to see if I liked them, so I just picked one and I thought, that's it. It actually really worked well. The prompt last week was to pick a picture on Instagram that was the most interesting, and this one by far wins. And Jesus and my little pony cup. Lift my hands and now I've got a strong idea for the chorus. I'm working on, I have an idea, like a rough direction for the bridge and verse 1 and verse 2. And I'm just gonna kind of work to fill in some lyrics. Pass me down the sacred wine. Keep me grounded in this time. Keep me grounded in His vine. Pass me down the sacred wine. Keep me grounded in this vine. Chorus, bridge, done. Sort of drafted. I want the verses to have this progression of perspective. Since we're talking about childlike faith, I want to be looking back at my faith as a child, and not just me specifically. I want this to be something that lots of people can relate to, but that's the powerful thing about images and about writing from your personal perspective, is that your perspective is relatable. Even if someone hasn't lived exactly your story, the details of your story make your story relatable. And so, I don't want to be afraid to incorporate real details into my song just because I didn't play with My Little Pony. The idea of Jesus being with me and walking with me through life was something I don't remember ever being without. One night I was crying and I was talking with my dad, and he asked me why I was so upset. I was afraid to die. I think that's what I said. I was afraid to die. That started this conversation of who Jesus is. My family had a tradition of praying together every night before we went to bed. And that night, my dad sat down with me and prayed what we call the sinner's prayer, which is really just a confession of, I am born a sinner. I know I make mistakes. It is an acknowledgement that Jesus is our Savior, and that if we surrender our life to Him, And in sort of childhood terms, if you accept Jesus into your heart, then he becomes your savior, and you don't have to fear death. People raised in Christian homes, whether you still believe or you don't believe anymore, I think a lot of this sounds familiar and sounds very very cheesy. But here's the thing that gets me. That memory is so precious to me. And if my son were to ask me about Jesus, I pray that I can have that conversation with him. What I remember from that conversation is feeling so safe. And just days before, I was afraid of dying, for who knows why. I remember Jesus being a person amongst my imaginary friends. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think that that's a really powerful thing, because I learned to talk to Jesus. I learned to tell him about my day and about my struggles and about my everything. And then Jesus, the imaginary friend, became Jesus, my pen pal, because I would write in my journal all the time. And then Jesus, my pen pal, became Jesus, my audience, because I would sit in my room when I was frustrated or sad, or just had a bunch of feelings I needed to work out, and I would write songs. This was the relationship that formed who I am. That's really powerful. This is all being inspired by a picture of a My Little Pony cup and little Jesuses around the rim. That realization is coming back to me. This morning I woke up and I thought, Kelsey Bray, you are a looker. James said, just pretend you're winking. Perma wink. Sunday I came down with a cold or virus of some kind, and I had some eye irritation. Sunday and Monday it was not this red or swollen. It was just like it had like some gunk coming out of it. And then, I don't know, last night I wonder if because I was like wiping stuff away, if it got more irritated. So now it looks awful. I went to the doctor this morning, I got some medicine. It's gonna be cleared up in a few days, but for the remainder of this vlog, it's gonna be this nasty thing. Just pretend I'm winking. 17, awoke me a dreamer of singing free from my best listener. Not just an apparition, not just an insight. You're my best friend, and I pray that you'll be my light. Me and Jesus and my little pony cup. If you enjoyed watching me write this week, you should check out my song tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Me and Jesus and My Little Pony Cup. I'm going to be posting it every Saturday. I post the songs, so check them out. It's time for our big box of prompts. I was so excited with the prompt last week. I hope that we get another really fun one like that. I'm going to go for a bigger one so it's an exercise. What'd I get? What's the last text you sent? Journal about it. Find a song title in there? Oh, I read that wrong. Now it sounds awkward. Find a song title in there. Quirky? Weird? Even better! Write that song. The last text I sent was really boring though. Thanks so much for watching this vlog, infected eye and all. I hope you enjoy writing with me. Let me know if you have any ideas for song prompts or song titles or any videos that you want me to do in the future for songwriting. I would be so happy to talk with you in the comments and hear your thoughts. Click subscribe and write the song that you need to hear.